So here we go, guys. This is a 2004 Mercedes E350 that has on the clock 296,000 miles. And I swear this thing has probably never been cleaned because some of the receipts I found in this thing were from 2005. So I can guarantee it's never been detailed, it's never had the trash pulled out of it, and all the stains and all the garbage and all the seats and everything else show that 100%. So first things first, get the seats pulled out so we can see the full damage of what we need to do to the carpets and how much dirt we've collected over the years. So exclusively for all you guys that are watching this video, I'm going to put a coupon code in the description box for 35% off your order, and everything is free shipping over $25 at foxclean.com. I'm going to run this coupon code just for you guys all the way till the end of December so you can stock up on holiday gifts, and definitely take advantage of it because with that code alone, everyone watching this video is going to be trying to purchase their detailing supplies, and I only have so much left. I will be restocking, but make sure you pick them up before everything does sell out because it will go fast with that coupon code. Now this rear bench, when I pulled it out, I was really interested to see that it was almost a trash bag that was put down. I thought the owner had put it down of this car before it was traded in, but this is actually how Mercedes set it up from the factory. It's got, you know, holes, and it looks like it's specifically cut for this, so it's not just a trash bag. But that's all the material was, to kind of keep a barrier, if you will, for trash and debris above that sound deadening material. But yeah, once you pulled it out, there was tons of goodies underneath there that I found. This is why I try to pull out seats, because you never know what you're going to find, and this could be just mice heaven or rat heaven or squirrel heaven for all I know. So cleaning up all that food and debris in there, definitely make sure this car is completely cleaned. And the best part is these carpets are fantastic. Mercedes and some of those higher end brands have carpets that are super easy to clean just because of the material. It's a better quality carpet than, say, in a lower grade model, and you guys have heard me talk about that. There's certain brands that just suck to clean, to be honest, and these ones are not those. These are very pleasant and easy to clean, which is nice. Now for me personally, I do spend a lot of time vacuuming. I think it's one of the most important parts. If you can get a lot of that dirt and debris up, it just makes the stains isolated on the carpet itself. You don't have to worry about your extractor getting clogged or anything like that because you've removed every single dirt particle from the carpet. But it just gives you a better idea. Do you need to extract the entire carpet? Do you need to do a spot clean? This one had rubber floor mats, which did an excellent job at taking care of most of the carpet underneath it, except for the edges and trim. So that's where we kind of focused on for this detail. It wasn't needed to pull the carpets. You didn't have to go excessively on the extraction. But later on, you'll see that by just having floor mats down and doing extensive vacuuming, it ensures that you get all those crumbs out and you can just focus on those stains portions of the carpet to get those completely cleaned. Now one thing that I tried to do, and I've been looking for cars that have cracked leather, and I found a product that I've been testing out to try to tell you guys about. But once this door panel is clean, this little door sill right here, you can see how the leather's kind of worn away. And this new product that I'm using is actually a leather dye and kind of filler material. And what it does is it fills in the cracked portion of the leather, but also dyes the leather as well back to the original color. So I'm testing out this product. I'll be talking about it soon for you guys, but this is kind of a sneak peek of what it's capable of doing. You kind of just apply it like a paint, if you will. I use this applicator, and then I like to use my rubber gloves to kind of fill in some of those cracks and get into some of those harder to reach spots on the seams and also on the back side and around the switches. But the before and after of just this one piece came out insane. I was really happy with how they turned out. One thing you'll notice here is on the steering wheel, this is just worn leather. There's not a whole lot you can do to fix that. The only option you truly have is to replace it or recover the steering wheel itself. But that is not dirt. All that was cleaned up that was on there, and this is just the bare leather material from being worn down after so many miles. So if you've ever owned a German car or ever detailed one, they're super intricate when they come to the cup holders, especially BMWs do this too on the dashboard, but they like pop out, swing open, and do some intricate things which make them look super cool. But for me personally, I think it's just a accident waiting to happen, whether you jumped in your car wrong or put your cup in incorrectly, and that plastic will break, especially as it ages. But that's definitely definitely German engineering right there. You will only see that in a German car. Now with this armrest cleaned, I've had a lot of people, and I've seen TikToks where people talked about using magic erasers to clean door panels and leather, and they make it look like this one little swipe will take care of it. I've never had that actually happen, and this is the first time I've actually tried a magic eraser because I needed to test this out. I will say that a magic eraser is very abrasive, so you are removing some material when you do it, depending on how hard you scrub. So this one I went lightly on, but it definitely helped with cleaning up this leather. I just wouldn't recommend doing it on a consistent basis. It's great for scuffs on plastic and things like that, but just be very gentle and careful as you do it, because you will wear off material and you can remove paint, you can destroy the leather. So just be careful with it, but if you have those scuffs that you can't remove, this is a good option to try. Now, as you can see here for this carpet area on the driver's side, I'm focusing majority on those lines that are left from the floor mats, the side carpets, and any of the stained material. The actual carpet underneath those floor mats, like I mentioned earlier, were very clean. They just needed to be vacuumed up. But we're going to be concentrating on extracting the stained components of the carpet itself. And I will say that this car has a lot of bumps and curves that you can't see in this shot on the side tunnel for the drive shaft. That made it extremely hard to extract just because of all the other pieces to just get them clean. So yeah, there's definitely an art to it, and there's different tools you can get, but sometimes you run into issues with just space and confinement to get some of these carpets cleaned. Now I'm guessing you probably didn't think these seats were this dirty, but just by using the drill brush and the leather cleaner from Mint Shine, that's the dirt on the headrest just kind of dripping down. Like the transformation on these seats was baffling. Like I didn't think they were this light of a gray material until they were completely cleaned. And as you see the before and after the seat as I go through it, especially the seat bottom coming up shortly, it's mind-blowing how dirty these things were. Now the seat's completely cleaned, it's time to put on our leather conditioner, which is going to help ensure that there's no further cracking, giving it some more moisturizer to the leather itself, or the plastic leather, whatever you want to call it. But it ensures that it helps with minimizing cracking going forward, even though that seat bottom's already pretty ripped up. It's just a nice step to do, and it also has a nice scent to it as a new leather smell to ensure that whoever owns this car in the future, because this is a car that's going to auction, make sure that it looks as best as possible. Now that you guys have watched this video and learned a bunch, I need you to watch this video on screen here to go further in your detailing journey and watch this transformation because it was insane. So click right here on screen now.